Hey, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is Timmy Money, king of puppies. You didn't even raise your hands; you hit your hands.
What?
Yeah, I saw you. He went hit the underneath the desk.
Doesn't matter.
Do it again. King of puppies. There you go. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it off with December 17th and 18th of Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown. Woohoo! What kicked off Monday Night Raw?
Mr. Man making his way down the ring. The crowd is on their feet. Vince
Screaming "No chance,
Yeah.
no chance in hell" song,
Yep.
and they got the freaking sign saying that too.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't. He wasn't the only one. Right after him,
Stephanie McMahon.
and right after her,
Triple H.
and right after him,
Shane McMahon.
and that's it. Because apparently the big shakeup wasn't a draft. It was completely changing the show itself by putting the people in charge, and the four McMahons are running both Raw and SmackDown. So that's the big news.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make it better for the people.
And next year, things are going to be changing.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that.
Because
You keep saying this already.
how
many times you have
I'm
to
not going to say that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm something different.
Yeah, you are.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he is.
I'm going to say that
There you go.
that we won't see Paige as in charge.
No, she is.
No,
It's just a different role.
No.
They said it on SmackDown.
They say on WrestleSource that she's been removed as GM of SmackDown.
Nah, nothing's changed. She ain't going nowhere. It's just a different role now. That's what they said.
Yeah, but there's things that she's no longer in charge of SmackDown. That's what
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that works out. Don't know yet.
It's already been confirmed this morning and yesterday.
No, she's not going anywhere though. They said that.
I ain't saying she's going anywhere. I'm saying that she's no longer in charge.
Okay. So what's the other things? The other things you were saying.
That the McMahons are taking over Raw and SmackDown, like you said, and Paige will still be there, but she's not gonna make the matches or anything.
Mm-hmm.
She's just there just to watch how everything is going. Just say that.
Okay.
And
yeah, after that, Baron Corbin comes out pleading with them that it was unfair. He wasn't ready for this. He wasn't ready for Braun Strowman. He was going to have a match with him, and he didn't expect him to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass. So all four McMahons, including Triple H, that's what I'm saying, four, because he's married into the McMahon family.
He's got a lot of controversy about that.
Mm-hmm. He didn't take the last name. He's still Triple H.
No,
I don't know.
Some wrestlers speculate that he did it for the money.
Out of which, though, all four of them played Baron Corbin because they kept changing the match prior to the fact that that's what Baron Corbin did as general manager or temporary general manager, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, he ends up fighting not just... who was the first one he fought? He fought a whole bunch of people. One, Heath Slater was the referee for that match. And he was looking away.
The first person he fought was Kurt Angle.
Ah, there you go. First it was Kurt Angle, and then came out was a no disqualification match. So freaking Heath Slater was no longer looking away. He was looking at, okay, now it's a disqualification.
Triple H changed the match.
And that was Triple H who said that part. Then came
he invited
Shane McMahon coming out saying it's going to be a handicap match. And here comes his opponents. Apollo Crews, Bobby Roode, and Chad Gable. Chad Gable, thank you. I was close.
Said Chad, though.
I know. I was trying to go off on memory. But he ended up fighting all those people at once, and, well, you pretty much figure he'd lose, and he did. And he had some sour grapes later that night. We'll get to that in just a bit. Go ahead and mention the next match that the 4 McMahons decided to make.
Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor.
A match that was supposed to end some sort of controversy between the two, and
Well, it wasn't that controversy. It's because
Yeah.
Because if it's controversy, it'll happen for years. I mean, years.
oh, okay, never mind. I thought that's what it meant.
No.
So excuse me,
They're trying to outshine each other, see which one was better, the wrestler.
not that. It's the feud between them after TLC.
That's what they said on Wrestling Source on here. They're trying to outshine each other.
Then they're not doing the storyline. Then
Well,
the storyline is that Dolph Ziggler interfered in their match with Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre at TLC.
well, actually, it's because once they outshine each other, both of them want to be pushed, but he decided to give that push to Finn Balor, which that would upset the Dolph Ziggler.
And then Drew McIntyre, prior to the storyline, interfered in that match, causing a disqualification.
Yeah.
On whose part? I do not know.
Well, it's mostly for I know they said it was both of them.
Yeah, that sounds about right, but you never know.
Cause that's what they tell you backstage.
Right. Next match. And that, we're going to have a triple threat between them now. Next Monday night on Christmas Eve. Enjoy your holidays, people. We'll say that again at the end of the video.
Intercontinental Championship: Dean Ambrose versus Tyler Breeze.
To pour salt on the wounds of taking the Intercontinental title from Seth Rollins, who I wasn't able to watch because I was doing things, but apparently he did get angry, get frustrated, which caused him the loss. But trying to call Seth Rollins again with the title in hand, the current cruiserweight champion, or new, depending on what you want to call it, current, new.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose is trying to push his buttons and have him, lose a fuse again.
Exactly.
So if he didn't come out, he went and pushed his buttons on what he was doing, which was the open title match, open challenge. And he did it. And who would come but somebody who already took an open challenge in NXT and now is taking one on Monday Night Raw? Tyler Breeze. But Tyler Breeze didn't win again. This time it was more brutal. The match between Ricochet was more fun. Really. All he saw was Heath Slater. That's all he saw. So next, I don't even think Seth Rollins came out, did he? I think he did. But Dean Ambrose got away, knowing that.
Shane McMahon is backstage and he's erupted by the Authors of Pain and Drake Maverick, saying they both want a rematch for the tag team belts.
And he turns it into a
Fatal 4-way.
Yep.
Tag team.
To determine the number one contenders. Oddly enough, between Authors of Pain, aka AOP, Lucha House Party, the B Team, and the Revival managed to get the win, putting them in the number one contender spot for the Raw tag team titles. They really needed that push. They're such big guys in NXT. They were so beloved. They won trophies. They didn't get exactly that kind of showmanship in Monday Night Raw. So this is a good change of pace for them.
I got some news.
What?
Graham Malik is thinking about leaving WWE to go back to Mexican wrestling.
Ooh. King of the ropes, Graham Metalik.
It has something to do with the money.
Yeah. One member of the Lucha House Party down. No. But then he would probably be replaced with Sin Cara.
Well, Sin Cara can't. He's on Raw, on SmackDown.
You never know. He might be drafted.
No, but they're not doing any more drafted because of the whole thing.
Well, let's keep on going then. hitting that 10-minute mark right there. 10-minute mark. You gotta stretch. I'm ready to go home, bro. Come on.
No.
I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And the next match was none other than to determine the new number one contender for the Women's Raw title belt. Basically, whoever wins this goes against Ronda Rousey. And she has been defending that title very well. Much respect to her. It started off in a gauntlet match with Bayley and Alicia Fox. Bayley getting 2 wins off of Alicia Fox and Bruce Texmacher? What's her name?
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. See, I get the 2 mixed up. Eliminating them 2 only to be eliminated by Mickie James. And then continuing on and so forth. Ember Moon. We had the Riot Squad, all 3 of them. And also we had Sasha Banks, which last came Natalya. And don't ask me how she did it, but she finally is back in the number one contender spot. But there is a price. She has to fight her best friend, Ronda Rousey. So this is going to be interesting. Next. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, that was fast. I forget that was the last match of the night. And ended with the women again. Yeah.
But here's the bad news.
Yeah. What?
The Raw didn't get any viewership ratings because of that women's match, bro.
Got a bug on my lunchbox. Saw that. Okay, then let's move on to SmackDown. Be right back. All right, let's hit this SmackDown.
Shane McMahon comes.
Oh, no, he didn't come. We're there in the back, and he's making the announcement personally. He doesn't have any of the other McMahons with him, but he's right there to make the speech that says there's going to be a lot of things changing, a lot of new faces coming. That's what we forgot to mention. A lot of NXT rosters will be coming to either Raw or SmackDown for sure. And it ain't just Lars Sullivan. We have Heavy Machinery. We have, I forgot her name. Woman's Right, as they call it. And also the final member of Sanity, Nikki Cross. The NXT Twisted Sister.
She's been there.
Yeah, but she was on SmackDown for one night. But now, with that going around, she might go to Raw. I'm hoping she goes to SmackDown to be with the rest of the Sanity. But that might not be the case.
But here's the thing, bro. That they said that they don't think she's ready. They just put her there for one night.
No, that they're showing who's coming. They said new faces are coming. And she was one of those faces, those names. I'm like,
well, actually,
they even showed her footage. You told me they showed her footage. She's coming.
But here's the thing you did not know. WWE has said that was a mistake for doing that.
We shall see.
No, Triple H and Vince McMahon said that was a mistake of doing that. They don't think she's ready yet.
Otherwise, though, with that said, Shane McMahon, as I was saying, was telling everybody that Paige is still not going anywhere. That's what we were arguing about earlier.
We're gonna argue. I'm just saying.
No, because I was seeing them saying that she ain't going nowhere. Things have changed, but she ain't going nowhere. I'm like, so she's still the GM?
Yeah, but here's the thing. WWE had announced that she's no longer the GM of SmackDown. They took her. They removed her. You didn't give us Cincho?
Nah, I need to go back on that.
Yeah,
and I will this week. This Christmas weekend.
Yeah, they removed her as GM of SmackDown, so because the McMahons are taking over. Like you did.
So it didn't matter what Baron Corbin did.
You didn't hear what you didn't get. Man, you missed out on everything.
Baron Corbin, man. No, I saw that part. He ended up getting screwed. I understood what was going on. It's just that I was hoping that we might still get a GM, but nope.
Nope, you ain't. Because remember, the McMahon said.
So they're literally going to run the show.
Yes, they said on social media and on the show that taking over Raw and SmackDown, no GM, no commissioner.
Oh, that part I didn't hear.
Yeah.
That part I didn't hear. Or I forgot. One of the two.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, that's going to be interesting. You could hear them saying when they mentioned going to be on Raw and SmackDown, it was like, wow! Everybody screaming, wow! It was like, calm down, calm down, calm down, Shane was saying. But he made a speech, a glorious speech.
Because when they said that they're taking over, that means that things are going to be changing. Like new things are happening because starting this year and it's going to happen next year. That no GM, no commissioner, the McMahons are going to take over.
Okay. So that said, let's see what started off. Oh yeah, that's right. Becky Lynch. She wasn't back there. She's in the ring, already making statements, and Charlotte Flair follows in pursuit. And they're just arguing over the fact that Ronda Rousey screwed them over, and they both want her. So,
I thought it was Asuka.
No, Asuka won the title, but thanks to Ronda Rousey interfering in the match, Asuka was able to get a win.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody could agree to that. So, if I remember correctly, it was Stephanie McMahon that came out to deal with that situation?
No, it was Vince.
It was Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Vince.
Or he said that they both had their chances of going after the.
So, Asuka does come out there, that's right, to state that argument between them, and she wants to fight. So she's thinking she's going to fight Becky or Charlotte. Nope, courtesy of Vince McMahon, because I was thinking it was Stephanie, because, woman. You think she'd be dealing with the women, but nope. It's good to see Vince taking charge.
You ain't going to see her on SmackDown every day? Of course you know that. You should know that. You're going to see her on Raw.
Anyway, though, we got Vince McMahon stating that who wants to fight Asuka? And here comes Naomi and saying that she wants that title.
Because both of those two had their chances.
Mm-hmm. So it is, in fact, a title match between Asuka and Naomi. Good friends fighting that night to prove a point that they want to fight. They want to be a part of SmackDown. In which case, Becky and Charlotte were there near the commentator table to watch the whole thing, not interfering the whole time. And the winner of that match was Asuka choking out Naomi. Because Naomi tried that, springboard moonsault that John Morrison was known for.
Yeah.
And still known for. Still known for.
He's not the original person known.
I know, I imagine not. But she did it. She's the only woman I've seen do it. And she ended up getting nothing but the knees or the feet of Asuka, which then she got the chokehold and got the tap out.
You never seen? You don't remember Lita doing that? Neither China.
Don't remember that. So the next match. Did that.
Jeff Hardy. Music play. He talks about him and what Samoa Joe did that messed up his celebration.
Yeah, and he's already making jokes about come Christmas time, and he came out in person this time, saying that come Christmas is just going to give you an excuse to deal with your demons, and Jeff Hardy lets him have it. He wanted him to apologize. He demanded apology. He's apologizing in the worst way. He's still taunting him.
But then Jeff Hardy got inside his head and said something about you been here for 2 years and you haven't won a title.
And not to mention, he says, "Oh, I'll bring my demons, and they will fight you alongside me." And I was like, "Yeah, everybody was up," and everybody was saying, "Delete, delete, and yeah, delete."
Yeah, that's before he. That's when he.
Yeah, but I'm mentioning that for the record. People love to delete. They don't want that to go away. Matt Hardy may have retired, but they want Jeff Hardy to still bring the delete gimmick That's what it's called. The
Here's
gimmick.
Here's the thing that he has said that they would only do that with him and his brother.
Oh, we already got. I gotta check because Matt Hardy released something on YouTube, so I gotta see what that's about. Maybe it's a special. Maybe we do have the return of Matt Hardy for a WWE special. I don't know. Network, the WWE Network special, like the Halloween one. Maybe we got a Christmas. Will they save the hurricane? In the famous words.
What's up with that?
There you go.
That's
I see. I'm trying to give him the hint to say it. He don't say it. That's his give. That's his thing. Say it again.
What's up with that?
See?
That's well, of course. You gonna say her that's his buddy. That's his childhood friend.
Yeah, but we don't even know who is the protagonist that has him hostage. We don't know who the villain is. And will we see the Boogeyman and Godfather, aka Papa Shango, again? Maybe we'll see Mick Foley's Santa Claus. We might see Hornswoggle as an elf. Don't know, but we'll see. But other than that, what was the next thing after Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe?
He got inside Samoa Joe's head and said to him, "You've been here for 2 years and you haven't won a championship in the WWE."
All he has is just NXT doesn't count.
NXT doesn't count.
That's what I said.
He's talking about pros championship belts. Pro championship belts. That's not pro.
Surprised he hasn't gone after Shinsuke Nakamura. I guess they said they did too much of that in NXT. Then bring it to SmackDown. Come on. Actually, that was no. Come on. Yeah. Nah, I just said that out of reference. I didn't want to mention Nakamura. So next.
And that guy inside Samoa Joe's head, and he started to pick a fight with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy brought it to him.
Excuse me.
The Miz and Mandy Rose versus the Fabulous Truth.
Ah, yes.
I was going for the Miz and Mandy Rose.
Nah, but it's not that. It's the
I know that.
lead up to that.
I know that.
The lead up to that.
I'm saying that in that match, I was going for them.
Oh, I know you were. Because of Mandy alone.
And UFC wants to hire her as not like as a fighter.
As a girl holding the cards and shit?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. But the lead up to that match was, once again, Miz trying to be the best tag team in the world with Shane McMahon. So he goes knocking on the door, and they're making manly knock jokes. What kind of a knock is that? Is it a man knock? Is it a knock? Is it a sissy's knock? Is it a man's knock?
Yeah, he was expecting Shane, but he got the boss himself.
I don't know who's knocking. And it's you. What do you want? He says to the Miz, I was loving it. He was all up in him. He was all up in his face. But he goes and tries to make it sound like a marriage proposal. He wants his blessings. I never get my blessings for anything.
Well, of course you're gonna talk like that. When you're talking Mr. Man, you're gonna talk. You're talking Mr. Man, you're gonna talk like that. Triple H did it.
I'm still thinking about that. That's funny.
Triple H did it. Stone Cold did it. The Rock did it.
But it's for his son. He make it sound like a marriage proposal. And they're both married. With kids. That was funny. But he put him in a match that if you can wrestle with any person I have you team up with tonight, and you win, then we'll consider it. And he puts him, you hear the music of Mandy Rose, which I bet you were happy.
Oh, yeah.
We know Corey Graves was. Like, get up off your seat and stand, just watch and shut the hell up. He always
like
says
the Trish Stratus look-alike.
Yep, the modern day Trish Stratus with hardly any action, just show. Oh, you're hoping that she gets more attention come this when it comes to Fox, doesn't it? Oh yeah, he does. That said, The Miz and Maurice do win their match respectfully against R-Truth and Carmella.
You about to say Kermit too. You about to say Kermit.
I was actually going to say Carmel. I was like, who the fuck is Carmel? You thought I said Carmel. I was about to say Carmel.
You know, it's funny.
Carmella.
Because he don't. I don't think he. I don't think he remembers 2004 WWE version, Ruthless Aggression. She's the second Carmella in the WWE.
Ooh.
The one who's R-Truth, she's the second Carmella in the WWE.
Eh. We'll have to see. Next.
Because I can show you.
Yeah, you can show me.
Let me get to it.
No, I'm trying to see what time it is.
Okay, it's 9:05. The Good Brothers versus the Usos.
The what?
The Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They call themselves the Good Brothers.
Oh no, the club. What happened to the club?
They use that in WWE.
Fuck you.
Because
Fuck
if
you.
think about it,
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Mr. Man Triple H is calling. Well,
Okay, now I remember. Yeah, the Usos won that match.
yeah.
They really won. They said, "Let's get paid." But then, that's right. No, wait, they didn't win. They got disqualified. I thinking they would win because they were close to winning. But the bar shows up. But then the Sanity comes in and attacks first, and then they leave them in the ring, and the bar attacks the already assaulted Good Brothers and the Usos. God damn, that's a fatal 4-way happening. That's a fatal 4-way happening, or a 8-man tag coming up. Woo. That's my shoe for the record. Daniel Bryan
And Andrea Cien Almas versus Mustafa Ali and AJ Styles.
Ooh, that was a good match. Oh, that was a good match. I loved it. Not only did we get to see 205's heart of 205 Live, Mustafa Ali, but in this case, it was teamed up with AJ Styles. That was awesome. Mm-hmm. And they also, in that match, it was just, wow. You have to watch it. I'm not kidding. That's a good match. Because the ending was perfect. We had the phenomenal forearm to Cien Almas, and then we got the freaking inverted 54 or 450 splash onto Daniel Bryan, giving him the win. He pinned the champion. He pinned the champion. People are losing their damn minds because they know what that means.
Yeah.
Potential. Not guaranteed, potential world title picture. He's going from the world cruiserweight to the world title.
But here's the thing. They said
that's Rey Mysterio story
yeah,
right there.
but here's the thing. You did not know what they just released it.
What?
That they said that just for they're not gonna put him in no midway title matches. So he's still a cruiserweight. They don't do that.
Let's see.
Think about it. Think about Enzo Amore tried to get that, and they told him no, that's not gonna happen. You have to put more weight for them to do it for you to get there.
Right.
Like Rey Mysterio and Chris.
Anyway, I guess I'll mention this: the 2018 rewind or review was done by the New Day on Wednesday. And it was just them having a good time reminiscing and having fun in the green room. They had the Lazy River Syrup River with a buttered floaty. They had their little pop-up heads, animated. They reviewed Becky Lynch and her turning heel and them saying she's the terrifying woman I've ever seen. And I heard, if you look in the mirror, and they had the freaking mirror right there in their hand, saying, if you say the man 3 times, she will appear. And they said the man, and they had her gigantified in the back. Mm-hmm. That was funny as hell. At the end, they also had Fabulous Truth, I guess we'll just call them that, of Truth and Carmella dance break, and that's the end of the show.
Oh, but
it was good.
But come next year. All that joking, what they do, New Day and Fabulous Truth are doing, and Breezango is gonna come to an end.
Check it out, people. Hopefully, you might get to see it on WWE Network or on YouTube. Check it out. I highly recommend it. It's funny.
But as we come to an end, when they move to Fox Sports Network.
And we hit the 30-minute mark. Let's go ahead and hit this up. First off, one thing I want to notice that the New Day did mention was the crazy things. One, we had 30 title changes in this year of 2018. We had so many of these. One pissing. Well, actually, we had two. But one pissing your pants scene. But one thing that I liked most of all was them mentioning Braun Strowman and all the crazy things. I forgot half this stuff. I'm glad we saw that again. What was your favorite moment with Braun Strowman?
Part.
You want me to do mine? You want me to do mine first, so it gives you an idea?
Go ahead. Well, I can do mine's with Triple H though.
Shout out to our boys, Mike Henry and Xavier Hill. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the description down below because Xavier's gonna love this. My favorite Braun Strowman moment was the Kevin Owens porta potty ride. I feel like. And Kevin Owens was getting thrown all over the place, but there was a lot of other things with Elias and the cello. You had him breaking walls. You had running through people. You got all this. It was fun. You had him bringing down all that equipment on Kane and Brock Lesnar. That was crazy. I forgot about that. Woo. But what was your...
My favorite ones with him when he that fight between him and Brock Lesnar.
But he didn't win that match, sadly.
Yeah, but I love. But it don't matter.
You like the
fight,
you like the
fight. That's all I like.
You like the what do you call it? Leading up to it. You like the leading up to that match. That was cool.
Yeah, and I like the part where he grabbed Triple H by the neck, saying that if you ever pull something like that again, I will destroy you.
I will destroy you. I like the face that Paul Heyman made. Oh, my Lesnar. I'm making it sound like Paul Bearer. Different Paul. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to save the tribute to the troops in the next video. So, get over here.
I'm here.
No, you're not in the camera.
I'm coming.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And as always, hit that subscribe button. You like the content and hit that notification bell for the next Heaven's Monsters podcast. We'll see you then. And happy holidays, people. See you next time.